What's up, guys? It's your local YN speaking about music. And for today's video, we're diving into the dark story of David. From Fortnite fame to allegations so disturbing, they might end his career forever. So it looks like David was regularly reaching out to underage girls on Discord, Twitter, and Instagram. Not just talking, but grooming them, manipulating them, silencing anyone who spoke out. Reports say he even got his label involved to take down posts, threatening lawsuits, trying to erase the truth. And the darkest part, we already knew he was foul from what happened to Celeste, but every new piece of evidence makes him look even worse. There's this guy named Inslee, a former friend who even made music with David, but since 2023, he's been trying to expose him. He dropped tweets, screenshots, even a video explaining how David was messaging multiple underage girls. But every time he spoke out, David's team threatened lawsuits, posts deleted, evidence erased. By the way, if you're a musician like the artist we're talking about in this video, you might want to check out this app. I actually made it for artists who get stuck on Rhymer's block. It's basically a notepad on steroids. Super dope if you want to keep track of your songs and want rhyme recommendations as you type. It also has 10+ AI lyrics tools to choose from, so you can loop your instrumental in the app while writing. Links in the description if you want to mess with it. On September 17, 2025, when one victim's identity was revealed, Inslee shared Discord messages. In those chats, people said David only added underage girls, most between 15 and 16 years old. Now, let's be fair. Back in 2023, David was around 17 or 18, not the same as a 25-year-old preying on 13-year-olds. But if you're almost an adult and you're targeting minors on purpose, that's disturbing. Inslee even dug up an IG story David posted. Now that I'm 18, I'm gonna need all the single mothers of 3 to hit my DM ASAP. At the time, people laughed it off as a joke, but looking back, twisted. Some even pointed out predators often target single moms because of access to their kids. When you connect that to David's real life behavior, it's sick. Inslee later admitted he tried to cut ties. He wrote, then deleted, "I used to be friends with David. We did songs together. But from this day forward, I want no part in him." But when pressed, he admitted he did hear rumors about David messaging minors in 2023. David's team swore it was lies, threatened lawsuits, and even pulled their collab off streaming services. For a while, Inslee believed it was fake, but now with Celeste's case, it all clicked. The old rumors weren't rumors, they were real. And this is where it gets darker. David's label and legal team knew years ago. Instead of investigating, they buried it, protected his image. By silencing whistleblowers, they let David keep going, which means his team, his label, maybe even his family could share responsibility for what happened to Celeste. If they had acted in 2023, she might still be alive. Reddit posts and screenshots show other girls claiming David followed and messaged them while they were clearly underage. Some even said his friends joked in group chats that he only followed teen girls back. Others made fake teen accounts and David followed instantly. So yeah, it wasn't just Celeste. There are likely more victims we don't even know about yet. This is the question people keep asking. Why would a young artist with fame, money, and a rising career chase children? In a Spotify mini doc, David admitted being homeschooled, saying he had little real life experience with girls his age. His earliest songs were made up stories, not real relationships. When fame hit in 2022, instead of learning how to connect with women his age, he turned to younger fans because they were easier targets. That's why they call them predators, abuse of power, exploiting people who aren't mentally or emotionally developed to see the manipulation. By now, it's obvious David had multiple victims. Celeste was just the one it escalated to in the worst way. She was only 13 or 14, barely a teenager, and the way it ended, horrific. Dismembered, stuffed into a Tesla trunk like she was nothing. And the most painful part, it could have been prevented. If his team or his family had taken the warning seriously years ago, this might not have happened. Instead, they covered for him, and now a young girl is gone. So let me ask you, do you think David's team should be held just as accountable as him since they allegedly covered this up? And second, how do you think the industry should handle artists accused of crimes this serious? Cut ties immediately or wait for trial? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if you want the truth to keep coming out. And don't forget to subscribe, because this story is only getting darker.